Ladies and gents, welcome back to another video. Today marks the dates of a brand new update for this game. It includes a brand new prototype map for Demolition, which you are seeing right here, hence all the alpha textures. It's not completed yet, and it's called Train Station. You got a brand new weapon, and of course you also have some gameplay fixes that are much needed and very welcomed, because it was something that I was kind of pet peeved about a little bit when I'd play the game, and now they actually remedied those issues, and I'll get to that in a little bit. So throughout this entire gameplay, you're going to be seeing this Demolition game mode of the brand new prototype map. You're going to see how it plays, and more importantly, you're going to see my best match ever. Hands down, the best game I've ever played in Demolition so far up to this point. Because I end up getting 23 kills, and I die 0 times throughout the entire game, and we win. So you're going to see that. Initially, it's going to be kind of sliced up because I was using shadow play to kind of just capture the moments as it was happening, and then I realized I might as well just do a manual full recording. So towards the end, about the 3-minute mark, it'll just be a completely full recording up until the end of the video. But the beginning is going to be kind of sliced up a little bit. But anyway, you're going to see how the map plays, you're going to see how it looks. It's probably now my favorite Demolition map, hands down. Not just because I, did good, and that can honestly lead to a bias, but I mean, because of the way it's designed. There's so many ways you can flank around your opponents. There's so many nice positions you can shoot from and just kind of conceal yourself. The B site is actually very well designed, where there's only 2 ways in. And it makes it like both a vicious place to assault and defend. Meaning that if you manage to get in there as the assaulters, you can plant and defend it very well. But also the guys who are defending can, if they decide to, they can dig themselves in that position very well, making it very hard for you to penetrate. But at the same time, focusing all your efforts on B makes A open, and A is very hard to defend because there's like 2 main ways into that area as well. But you can get in through multiple points because there's windows you can break through, and you can shoot from different points. And there's a lot of angles you can actually utilize to get the advantage on that A bomb site. For B, not so much. B is just there's 2 main walkways in, and you have to climb stairs and wrap around the map to get into that point anyway. There's no ground level entry. So there is a ground level that you can actually go to, which is where the bomb site actually is. But there's no exit or entrance on the ground level, only on the upper level. So it makes the map play out very, very interestingly in my mind, and it's one of the main reasons why I liked it. In fact, when I was watching this on the live stream, well, I didn't actually watch it live, I kind of went back and re-watched it after it was done. I saw the map as they were walking through it, and I realized this map looks great. This is going to be a phenomenal Demolition map to play on, and after playing on it, it's, again, probably my favorite Demolition map to date, because it's just so well designed, it's so interesting to play, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. So, onto the additions of the actual fixes and the new weapon. So they added a brand new weapon. They added the F2000, but it's called the F2020 in game, and after using it in the marketplace by testing it out, it's going to be the next weapon I buy, like hands down. And going along with that, they've actually included the ability, this is a long time, like, wanted feature. This is something that should have been, like, standard from the beginning, but hasn't, and has now been added, and I think every other game needs to basically do this, which is allowing you to try out the guns before you buy them. And now you can go into the marketplace, you can equip them with whatever attachments you want, and you can try them on the shooting range so you can get a feel for them. Allowing me to do this, I was able to try out every single assault rifle available in the game, and I realized that some of the weapons I wouldn't even bother considering are actually exceptional weapons. Like, some people kind of like to boast about how good the FAMAS is, but even trying out the TAR-21, it has a different name in game, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but if you guys know what the TAR-21 is from any game ever, that's actually a really good weapon, an alternate to the FAMAS in my mind. It has an insane rate of fire, it's got a decent amount of damage, it's pretty much like the same thing, but it's got an extra 5 rounds in the magazine, kind of making it a little bit better for sustaining fire compared to the FAMAS. So they both have their trade-offs, and just trying out all these weapons, it's like, it kind of makes you realize just which ones you really do like. For example, when I was picking up an AK-47 one match, and I started tearing the game with it, I realized, oh, this is going to be the next gun I get. Which originally I was thinking maybe the FAMAS or something else without actually having tried it. And then I tried the FAMAS in match after killing somebody who had his all spec'd out, using it and thinking that it was probably even better than the AK, so I was torn between which one I should get. But now, after trying out all the weapons on the marketplace, it's really hard to pinpoint which one you actually want, because they're all amazing in their own way. Like the TAR-21 is probably, I would choose that over the FAMAS personally, in my opinion, because it just felt right to me. It just seemed a little bit better overall. But ultimately, the F2000 is going to be the next one I buy. Why? Because I feel like it's a perfect balance between the C30 and the FAMAS and TAR-21. It has a decent amount of damage, has higher damage than both the TAR-21 and the FAMAS, and it has a little bit less of a fire rate, but it's still faster than the C30. So, I mean, you're getting this nice balance in between that. It's kind of like that happy medium of all the things. Not only that, but it has insane accuracy. Like, not as good as the AK, but better accuracy than pretty much every other rifle in the game that I recall. Maybe the 417 might be better. I don't remember exactly, but it has really, really good accuracy. And if you start speccing it out to increase accuracy, it's even better. So that's what I'm saving up for right now. In fact, I was just playing this game. I just recorded this match, actually, and then played a quick terminal conquest match and got off, and now I'm making this video. And shortly after, I'm going to go back in and try to earn that F2000 so that I can, you know, make a video about that weapon as well and show some gameplay using that weapon. Because it's a really fun and good looking gun. Like, I always like the F2000. I mean, if you guys play Splinter Cell, it's Sam Fisher's gun, man. It's Sam Fisher's gun. Until about Chaos Theory when they completely altered the stock on it, so it's retractable. But anyway, it's basically one of like the coolest guns out there. It looks futuristic, the way the shells eject. It's a really cool thing. Anyway, aside from that, one of the more important fixes, which I'm very happy about, is the smoke grenades and the barriers. Now, if you guys play as Maven, all of you guys who play as Maven out there are going to be super happy, because now when you're hiding behind it, people aren't going to see your name tags popping up when they aim at you, which is great. So now you can actually properly conceal yourself behind that barrier without having to worry about people just aiming at it, and then your name tag pops up and then they headshot you like right underneath your name tag. That will happen much, much less. The same goes for smoke grenades, which was my personal gripe, because I saved up some money to be able to buy the smoke grenade, because you have to buy it from the marketplace, you don't just get it by default. And one thing that was annoying me is when I would play games, especially on the Djima something. I don't remember the names of all the maps by heart, forgive me. But basically, it's one of the main maps where everyone plays Demolition. It's the Djima something outpost, maybe, I don't know. And there's a middle section of the map, which is basically mid, and it has a fence in the middle. So a lot of people would like to go and throw smoke grenades down that area and basically try to lock down that spot and prevent snipers from being able to, you know, like, see what's going on. And then you charge down mid and you take either the left or the right to go to each bomb site so that you can kind of flank around the attacking team. Now, that's what a lot of people like to do. So I would throw a smoke grenade down mid, and it would land right perfectly, blocking off everything. You can't see anything. It's completely concealed, smoke everywhere. Yet there's a sniper on the other side who just aims his scope through the smoke. Suddenly a name tag pops up and he shoots you dead. And that is incredibly frustrating because it completely breaks the entire point of a smoke grenade. The entire point of smoke grenades are to lock down lanes. It's not like the real military use of a smoke grenade. When you're using smoke grenades in real life, it's to conceal your movements. Right? If I want to move across the street, I'm going to throw a smoke grenade down there, move across the street. In games like this, and like CSGO and stuff, yeah, you can do the same thing. You can pop smoke, move across the street, change your position, rotate, you know, all that kind of stuff. But ultimately, it's about just locking down a lane. So you don't want people to push through a lane. Like, I'm going to lock down, you know, the tunnels on Demolition for the underground. What the hell's the name of that map? It's an underground map. I'm pretty sure any of you guys who play this know exactly what I'm talking about. But basically, when you're going to A site, there's a tunnel, and a lot of the times I'll smoke that tunnel just to prevent people from running through it. Anyone who's foolish enough to run through the smoke is going to get shot by me. You know, I'll be sitting there waiting, just kind of like seeing, oh, is anyone going to be dumb enough to run through the smoke? Oh, they did, and I kill them dead. Not all the time, sometimes they do manage to get me first, but ultimately the point of smoke is to try to lock down lanes and prevent people from getting through them, to kind of make them hesitate that there's going to be people waiting for them on the other side. That's the entire point. So they fixed that. Everything works wonderfully now, except for netcode. That's still something that needs to be remedied in the future, but we'll have to wait and see when the next update comes out to remedy that particular problem. My name's PepperBelly. Thank you guys for joining me today on this video, and I'll see you on the next one.